Yeah, what's your thoughts overall on the for you guys?
Well, I mean, I don't think we're offensively. I don't think we're where we want to be right now. We're getting, we stuck in a couple big hits, but just consistently top to bottom, not where we want to be. But I think it's a great example for our kids that whereas maybe last year we're I think defined so much by our offense, and now that you keep hammering home, we're going to win on pitching and defense. And I thought we pitched the baseball for the most part really well this weekend. I thought we played defensively and made them earn every base, save a couple plays. But other than that, I thought we played solid baseball. But we're still a tick off offensively. Would be my overall take.
And what did you think of what you saw from Justin today?
A little inconsistent. I mean, he did a good job holding us in there, but on that Sunday, we're looking for that to come out there and give us maybe a little bit more. But you know what? He battled. I'd say that's probably the biggest thing is that he battled. Gave us 4 innings when we knew it was going to be a little bit of a bullpen day today. So, and I think he would tend to agree, not his best performance, but he's a good pitcher and he'll bounce back from that.
You've talked a lot about having the guys behind Torkelson provide him protection. When you see what they did in the 6th of walking him, and then Haver goes and hits the home run, and then the 8th they come back and that's in the back of their mind and don't walk him. Is that kind of the goal? What you hope to see over the next couple weeks?
Trevor Haver, yeah, he's a good hitter. We put him there for a reason, and it's the same thing. We're 8 games in, and a couple of those early only had the chances didn't happen, but it didn't. We did not waver in our confidence in him and what he was able to do. We put him behind Spencer for a purpose to protect him because Trevor is a threat as well. And I would agree with you. I would bet that led to a little bit of the decision to go ahead and pitch to Tork, and which is exactly. If Trevor's doing what he's supposed to do, that's what's going to happen. Is they're going to have to pitch to him.
When you run these guys out there and they get an inning here, an inning there, that's all kind of important in sort of their development, right? For when maybe you do need them in a critical situation. Not that today wasn't. I'm not saying that, but I mean, down the road.
I would say even over the course of the weekend, there were a lot of pressure pitches that still needed to be made. Even today, I thought, you wouldn't know it by the lack of enthusiasm in the stadium, but there were some big pitches in the middle of that game. Cam Denny, and he's done that multiple times. Even I think it was Friday night, came in and got some big outs for us. We're still learning the pitching staff, so we're still trying to shape these roles because a lot of these guys haven't played college baseball before, but they continue to do it. It gives JK a little bit more insight as to what situations that guys have the most success in. So, yeah, we're gonna need more than the starter through 7, one guy, and then give it to Dabo. We're gonna need some of those other guys to continue to develop, which they are.
Great effort by Cam and the other 4 guys to hold them scoreless over the final 4. You talked about your strategy with that and just the collective effort in general to hold them off.
Kind of what Jeff was saying right there. I mean, just kind of doing matchups and giving some guys some experience and roll them into the game. They're going to have to pitch at some point, which we have a lot of confidence in them, but we wouldn't put them in. But that's the positive side. But I thought we were a little tentative. A few of them coming in, particularly when we're going to pitch with the lead. We need to be in there aggressive and throw strikes and let that defense work behind. And the only time we really had trouble today is with the base on balls.
Baez looked pretty solid at second. Do you like? Obviously, that's because of a lot of different factors. But are you kind of pleased with his progression there?
Yeah, I mean he's a good infielder. We've talked about that before. I would say right now it's more out of necessity that we're moving things around a little bit. We'll feel a lot better when we can get some of the athleticism back out into the outfield. But until that time, we feel very comfortable with that. I think with him playing, I said this the other day. It's one of our most competitive people, and you want that presence on the field. So that was the mindset, or at least the decision going into today, was to get him on the field. And he did a great job. He had a real nice play on that back end. I mean, it was a tough hop. And, he's a good baseball player, tough kid.
What does it say about this team that you guys hit home runs in the first inning of the first 2 games, and then today it was all about the walk in the first inning? You guys are putting together walks, and it's not necessarily all about power. What does it say about this roster?
Well, we've talked about it here. We're going to have to find different ways to score, and it's just getting, they've done a good job getting guys to buy in that everybody's not Torkelson. So what's your job? Your job is to get on base. Your job is to get on walk, give the quality at bat. We're doing this right now with a couple guys that we think are going to have pretty monster years for us in Alika and Workman, who haven't really gotten going yet, but they're close. I think Alika struck the ball much harder today. It's really, really good at bats. But it's just, you are going to utilize what you have at the time. But I'm never going to apologize for power either. You can put yourself right back in it with one swing of the bat, and I think we've kind of built it that way, and it certainly played out that way today.
Before that Tork homer, there was like about a 5-minute sequence of them trying to figure out what to do, what pitcher to go with, what's the game plan. What are you thinking as the opposing head coach and looking at that?
Well, it's when you got another really good hitter behind you, it's darned if you do, darned if you don't. And truthfully, he sequenced him really well. He threw the 2 fastballs away, and I know they were going to try to elevate there, but that just shows you how special a hitter he is. And you feel good about it when he's coming back in. And I'm saying Torkelson's coming back in and saying, I was just shorting it up and trying to go the other way there. Just got under it. And I'm like, okay, good for you. But I loved his approach, because his approach, even at that time, it wasn't necessarily to hit a home run. It was to hit the ball hard the other way and put it in play. That's a tough spot, from if you're in that other dugout when you've got that type of hitter coming. And again, I'm not. If I were coaching against him, it would be a tough spot, because he's different. He's different.
Is there a part of you that looks at this weekend and how much offensive production you guys had and draws a positive from the fact that you don't think you guys are necessarily there yet, but this is what you're doing?
Yeah, I mean, that was the message, is, hey, this is a great example. If we pitch and play defense, we don't have to score, 10, 12 runs a game. We can still win a lot of baseball games by doing the little things. And I think, I think that we're going to do that. I really do. We've shown that in the fall. We've shown it leading up to here. And as I said before, we're doing that with a couple of our really, big guns not doing much. And, so that is a definite positive sign.
How impressive have you been with RJ and his new role as a closer?
Yeah, I mean, I think he's embraced it. Teams embrace that piece too, because you have confidence when he comes in. It's nice to have that weapon at the back end. We were talking about that even after yesterday's game, because if you don't have somebody of his ability, maybe that outcome's different. So it's nice to have that option. I think the biggest thing for us in the next couple of weeks is figuring out what's that bridge, going to be from that starter to get the ball to RJ, and particularly as you get into the weekend too. Some of those other guys are going to have to step up, which they're going to, because we've got a long season. It can't just be the same guys over and over again.
You talk about Torkelson. New Mexico State's coming in here next with Gonzalez, who is just killing it, and they can score a lot of runs. What's kind of your thoughts on that as a midweek game?
Well, I think you go into it too, make other guys beat you, but yeah, he's one of the best hitters in the country. But we're going to not be too concerned about what they're doing. We're going to, you got to throw strikes and play defense behind. So we're not going to change much from that philosophy. We're going to attack the zone and make them hit the beat. It's what I don't like, and I know I speak for my pitching coach, but it's when the free bases. If you make teams earn every 90 feet, you've got a pretty good chance, and that's going to be our mindset going in on the midweek stuff, is throw strikes and let's let those guys work behind.
Is Toma going to get that start?
Yeah, well, I would assume that he will. We haven't confirmed that yet. It's probably looking towards that.
Thank you.